My dear learner, today I will mention about my books, what books made me so fluent into this language. Initially, when I started learning English, that time I was unable to speak at a single sentence, and that was the worst time of mine. I had been suffering for a long time. Okay, to have that much fluency, what I expected from myself. So, being a villager, it's very difficult, to have good fluency and good command over this language. So I applied multiple strategy, you can say. I followed multiple books. That was not that much specific what we expect and what suggestion we are going to receive nowadays from multiple professional teachers, I would say. But what strategy I used to do at my beginnings, today I am going to reveal, and that would be very sufficient and very profound overall your personalities if you follow kindly this strategy in your daily life to improve your English. So let me show you these books. Let's see. This is this is science book. Let's see. This is science book. And this books I would say this book belong to the class 2. This book belongs to class 2, and these books I took from my student especially for reading purpose because you know this book has very simple vocabulary that was sustain my interest level while reading. What happens when we prefer to self to take on any novels or any specific books according to somebody's suggestions. So there is no certainty like how much how many times, yeah, how many days we will follow that book because we do not have that much knowledge, right? And because of having very expensive vocabulary, very stingy vocabulary, which we do not aware about. So somewhere we are going to feel so irritating after not having the appropriate meaning of that vocabulary, and somewhere we are feeling, oh my god, what I am doing and what type of books I am reading now. I'm not understanding anything, right? And why it is happening with you all? Because we always excitedly with the excitement we choose a very high-fi books like novels and many books, I would say, where we are going to have a very strange vocabulary, unknown vocabulary, right? So such a books will never help you, especially they will never hold your interest while reading. So initially, if you really want to a book follow any books, so I will recommend you have to take any low classes book, so at least you can enjoy that process while reading. You can enjoy this really, and this is very important for you. Okay, if you do not enjoy in the process of learning anything, so you will lose your interest very soon, and you couldn't persistent your consistency. That is very imperative for you to maintain out, right? So these were the strategy, and psychological ways, I would say. I just perceived my situations, and accordingly I had to do that. You can say that is the genuine strategy what I used to apply in my beginnings time. So I'm thinking like if I would reveal now, so you all can get the better outcome, because very well each of them belonging to a very rural place, and I know that like most of the people not belong to the rural place, but even though they are not having any environment where they can use this language, right? So not having appropriate strategy, and having not having complete experience knowledge regarding this spoken, they forget, they are unable to fulfill their desire what we intentionally want from self. Especially in this time, each people want to be fluent and proficient into this language, right? So in that situation, if you have been following the professional strategy, right, so there is no certainty like that would be suit on your conditions, because we are living in a different condition and situation. Accordingly we have to do, right? Especially this time I'm talking about few housemaker, I would say. So after completing their household chores, right, then after getting they are getting a very less time, to focus on their communication. So in that situation, if you are going to take any professional ideas, professional teachers ideas, so you have to give, proper time there. You have to schedule out, you have to fix some routine, right? And accordingly you have to present yourself every single day. You have to do the that kinds of activities, right? But these are you can say, what I say, this is these are local ideas, I would say. Okay. And this idea, it could be suit on every conditions, I would say. Whether are you getting less time, it's okay if you apply for a while. So it would be quite impactful for all your personalities, and you can improve your English very soon, right? The necessity is that you have to apply every single day whenever you get time. Okay. So that's the reason I used to read such a books what I mentioned now. And the one thing I used to do, like like I used to talk to myself, like how I used to talk to myself. I don't know which way are you talking to yourself. Most of the people are doing the shadow practicing, like they just stand in front of the mirror and talk, many things to self. So I was not doing like that. I was doing like, let me tell you like what I used to do. Like I used to talk to myself, but before I used to make some list of topics, because whenever you start to talking to yourself, that time you have to think about the topics, right? So if you make any topic list besides you, so it would be very convenient for you to pick one by one, and try to insisting your mind to create a relevant statement regarding this topic, right? So the same thing, what I used to do, multiple times. So that was my strategy, you can say, and that was my initiative steps what I used to do to improve my English, really. So guys, I would say like you must do this, really. I know like having multiple suggestions from multiple YouTubers and creators and professionals, you are being confused. What's strategy I should follow, right? So I would, I really assure you, like you have to follow the one time. You have to believe on me one time, because I am the example here, right? What I used to do earlier, and because of this reason, still I'm able to convey my message. I'm able to manifest my ideas over any matters. If you do not believe on me, then you can see on my channel multiple videos. I interacted with multiple personalities because of using this kinds of strategy in my beginnings. Okay, I really improved, and I really got better outcome, better results, and due to that, still I'm here in front of you all. So now it's up to you whether are you following my strategy or not. It doesn't matter, and this is my responsibility to aware all of you. Now it's totally up to you. If you follow, you can improve your English. Otherwise, it's okay, no issue, right? So this is my little effort to just convince all of you and awareing you, like these kinds of strategy. It really help you. And very well, like book has the vital role in every learner life. And I'm not talking about only learners, but also multiple aged person who have been crossed in the age of 50, 60, right? The book will help you to change your perspectives towards the life, towards the any matters. And the book has the amazing power, I would say, that will change your entire opinions towards any matters. That's the reason. And if you have inculcated as a habit of reading books, so while reading it will help you to increase your memory's power as well, because what we learn, what we read, it's directly existence in our subconsciousness, and it comes within us situationally, very well. Why the vocabulary what we learned previously easily comes in our conversation time, because this is the power you can say. And reading, it's a kind of brain exercise you can say, really. So that's the reason book reading is a very imperative for you all. Okay. And and you can increase your vocabulary levels as well, because while reading books you are getting multiple vocabulary. It's not only I'm talking about like you are going to have the very few vocabulary. No, you are going to have multiple vocabulary. In the one story you are going to have 100 or 200 vocabulary. It is made, right? It is constructed through multiple vocabulary of the one story you know very well about, right? So if you really follow my strategy, damn sure you must improve your English. And then you comment me, so really you were right. So guys, if you really like this content, please support us and leave your opinions. I love to have your opinions about my ideas, how it was for you. That Thank you so much.